Hey everybody, I want to thank Dill899 for bringing it to my attention. So I went to go check out what is going on with the story out of Houston and why it's more important to me after my story today. Well, as you guys will recall, earlier in the day I presented a video where there was going to be a exercise between DHS and a bunch of local law enforcement that was to take place this morning. Now, on its face, this exercise that was supposed to end at 11 a.m. does not appear to be related to this incident, but I will report on it nonetheless, only, and not just because of that, because of that exercise that was taking place in Houston, could be unrelated. But I do find it rather intriguing that we have this oil fire here. We had an oil fire in Russia, and then of course we had the explosive incident at Tianjin, China. Now I want to further state about that explosion in China, which someone made a comment. He's an explosives expert or somebody who has prior knowledge with explosives from the military, and he stated that from all of his expertise and his viewing of this incident took place in China, what he found that struck him interesting is that the small explosion took place first, and it's usually quite the opposite. You will see a huge explosion, and it is the smaller explosions that come afterward. Why didn't the small explosion, and it was a pretty big one, 3 tons of TNT, if it would have hit the big one, why didn't it go off at the same time? But we see that the smaller explosion and caused the bigger explosion to go off, but they were relatively in the exact same location, right? Now, I could be wrong, but I'm just pointing out what he stated, and it makes perfect sense to me what he's stating. So does that mean that these were devices made to go off, and was it actually the larger explosion that was supposed to be set to go off first? I don't know, but I did report that there were specialists that they were bringing in, nuclear, biochemical. So I don't know exactly what the developments are on the story yet. What did they determine? What was the cause? Once I know more on that, I will share it with you. But I wanted to bring it to your attention that yes, there is an incident that just took place approximately 45 minutes ago in Houston. And it's rather interesting for all of the facts, for the reasons of the facts that I stated. The oil fire in Russia, the explosion that took place in China, the exercise that was taking place in Houston today, and the fire that just is raging right now in the same city on the same day that exercise takes place. We have seen that a lot of strange things take place when there is an exercise taking place in that same location the very same day, right? That's the reason why I'm reporting this to you, and I want to thank you all. I will leave links for all my videos and this story right here that is being presented on Twitter. Thanks.